This isn't gonna work. Okay. Anyway, so when I was filming this video, I was halfway, or I was almost done, I think, and the memory card, I think, just got full, so the camera stopped working. But I got the majority of Fallout 3, or at least the story, for the most part. Um, there might be like a little bit of stuff I missed. I might do like a part 2. But I did just mainly want to make the video for April 20th. Alright. Okay, explaining Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is a game that you are the Lone Wanderer, set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that is just nuclear. Very nuclear. Wow, okay, that made it a bit harder than I thought. Okay. The Fallout world is a world where 200 years before Fallout 3, there was a war and basically just nuked the whole world. So everyone went into vaults. Everyone in vaults are now coming out of them, and that's how we're getting in the games. In Fallout 3, you are the Lone Wanderer in the capital wasteland. You come out of Vault 101, and you are searching for your dad, because your dad left the vault and he was the doctor of the vault. But it's not allowed to escape the vault or leave the vault, so they want him. So they try to kill the kid, and the kid leaves. So you are now in the wasteland. You were trying to find your dad, so you go searching. The first mission is to go to Megaton to talk to the clerk at the bar. Why is it so loud? I'm sorry. Okay, Megaton. Megaton is the first town that you go to when you escape the vault. From there, you talk to the barter. Barter? Whew. Okay. The clerk at the bar, or bartender. Holy fuck! Why did that take me so long? Anyway, bartender. He tells you to go to this radio station where you meet Three Dog, and he ends up leading you to the DC ruins, where from there you have to find him a satellite, and then he attaches it to his radio station so it has a stronger signal, and so everyone in the wasteland can hear it, and actually you can too in the game, which is really cool. From there you go to Rivet City to meet Dr. Lee. Fuck. Do you? I think so. No. Anyways. You end up going and finding your dad in a simulation. He's stuck in a simulation where he is a dog, and the ruler is actually a little girl. And it's really creepy. But from there, you end up getting out of the simulation because you end up doing a bunch of either quests, or there's also a side thing where it's just like a little code, and then you find a computer, and then you put in like a virus or something. Anyways, from there, you and your dad are once again united. Then you find the bad guys? Yeah, the bad guys in Fallout 3 called the Enclave. The Enclave. So, the Enclave know that your dad is a doctor, and you end up finding out throughout the game that he was making a water purifier to clean all the nuclear and radioactive water. I guess it would just be radioactive. But from there, you find your dad, you bring him to the old water purifier, like, station area, and your dad ends up dying because the Enclave come in and want it, and he's like, "Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just the guy. You don't know," or something along those lines. And then he gets dead. He gets shot. And then from there, you and Dr. Lee end up finding the good guys called the Brotherhood of Steel. And then from there, you end up saying what's up to them. And they end up, like, joining with you. Or you join with them, I guess, is more of what happens. But from there, you end up working with the, like, military-esque people, which are actually in the Pentagon, which is really, really cool. So you end up doing a lot of quests in the Pentagon and outside of the Pentagon. And then you end up going to Vault 87 to find the Gek, which helps for the water purifier. Which I believe is also a reference to the first Fallout game. But from there, you end up going and you end up meeting a super mutant named Fox, which is a nice super mutant, which at like a little bit, maybe about halfway through the game, he can become your companion, which is dope. But from there, you end up releasing him, and he goes and gets the Gek for you. Once you get the Gek, you have to go back to the Pentagon or wherever, and then you end up getting ambushed, knocked out, and then sent to the Enclave's headquarters at Raven Rock, or Castle. Raven Rock, I think. Wherever. You end up going to the Enclave's place. You talk to the president, which is actually a computer, which is very weird. He ends up giving you a virus? I don't know, something to make, like, all the super mutants die or something like that. Or everyone into super mutants if they drink the water. I don't know. Something along those lines. Some bad, evil stuff. You have the choice to either not do anything with it, give it to the water purifier and kill people, or you can be a nice guy and get the Brotherhood of Steel to destroy it. Once you have escaped the Enclave's headquarters, that is when in the game you end up meeting Fox again. If your karma is good, you can have him as a companion. If you're bad, then he just saves you, and he's just like, yeah, I saved you. Peace out. I'm gonna go look at museum stuff at the National History Museum. So then he goes and chills there until the end of time. But once there, you end up going back to the Pentagon, talking to the Brotherhood of Steel. And then, out of the blue, the Brotherhood of Steel are just have all these weapons and a big-ass robot. So then you go in, because at this point in the game, the Enclave have taken over the Gek after they killed your dad. Don't you just hate it when someone just kills your dad over a water purifier? Anyways, and then you guys go on a full-fledged assault, get the Enclave at least out of the water purifier and out of, like, DC for the most part. And then there's all the DLCs. At the end of the game, you can either sacrifice yourself and save everyone, send Fox in, or do something else. I think it's just those two. I don't know. Anyways, at the end of the game, you basically die. Whatever. But if you do the Brotherhood of Steel DLC, you're just in a coma for like a week or something. And then you just back up and fine and